tonight?
I'm excited to see these keynotes with 2,000 innovative and creative DC Weekers filling the house, cheering, getting inspired, and then going to sleep at about midnight tonight. And waking up doing over again at 6 a.m. tomorrow for the massive 2,500 person conference.
Get you guys on camera.
Thank you. We're super excited to have you here today. Don't forget today is Give to the Max Day. If you haven't given, they've raised $1.4 million already. Local nonprofits, DC, Maryland, Virginia. If you haven't done it already, givetothemax.org. Make sure you give today. I'm going to leave it to Frank Gruber, also from Tech Cocktail. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Jen Consalvo. Nice to meet you. I'll let Frank tell you a little bit about tonight.
Okay. Wow. What an amazing night in DC. Super excited as well as Jen to be here with Peter and this amazing crowd in such a beautiful venue. Tonight's focus is mobility and transportation. So, Ford is our title sponsor, and we couldn't do this without Ford, so let's give it up for Ford for a second.
To give you a little sense of what's going to happen after this, right? And we'll come out on stage and we'll close out a little bit later, but tomorrow we have our big conference, which is just about sold out. There's like 2,500 people going to Artisphere tomorrow, right? How many people are going to the conference tomorrow? Raise your hand, clap, cheer. That's like, at least it's really hard to see, actually. This is like 60, 70%. I know you are, I saw that. And then Tech Cocktail is Thursday night. There's going to be a beautiful view from the Marriott Key Bridge, right? Overlooking all of Washington, D.C. You see a lot of technology demos. If any of you have been to Tech Cocktail before, you know it's an awesome experience. And it's been something that's built up over the years to help this community get together. So that's terrific that we can do that during DC Week, obviously with Frank and Jen at Tech Cocktail. And then Friday, there'll be more workshops, there'll be more community events, and a massive closing party at Arena Stage, where I think we did, $10,000 in artist grants to do installations that infuse technology and the arts in some way, shape, or form. So there'll be Connect hacks, right? So our friends at Microsoft have built an incredible platform that's enabling us to see and use the physical space in a different way using their technology. So that's incredible. I hope you guys will come out. And if you are on your smartphone or later at the conference, if you want to check out the live buzz feed of what's happening at DC Week, you're going to want to look at ford.getgrandstand.com. That's the social dashboard for the festival, which I'm standing in front of. And so we're at 80 tweets per hour. And 5,200 total tweets. You got photos coming up in real time. You're going to want to go test drive one of these Ford Focuses for sure. And we peaked out at about 220 tweets per hour yesterday. I hope that we're going to destroy that very shortly. And if you go here, you're going to look at the top real-time cloud scores of the users that are tweeting during DC Week. Robert Michael Murray, if you're in the audience here of National Geographic, is sort of a big deal. Where are you? It's sort of a big deal. And then ThinkGeek, we got NRDC, Brian Solis, who's speaking tonight, Digifile, Steve Case, New Media Jim, O-Power, Jeff Living, and Shelly Kramer. So you guys you're amazing. Thank you so much. And with that, I'm going to introduce the man in Washington, D.C. who probably has the highest clout score you could ever imagine. That's Mayor Vince Gray. That's at Mayor Vince Gray. Mayor Gray, please come on out and join us on the lectern.
Thank you very much. Let me say good evening to you all, first of all. It is great to see so many people here. And it is really an honor for me to be able to welcome Digital Capital Week 2011 here in our nation's capital. First of all, I want to pay tribute to Peter Corbett and Frank Gruber for all the work that they've invested in organizing the series of events that they just talked to you about. And I especially want to thank Peter for everything he does to support the tech sector year-round. I had the opportunity to go to a tech meetup at Lisner Auditorium in September, and there were at least 500 people there. So how about a big hand for Peter for the work that he does? And hopefully you will leave here recognizing that we are truly excited about the tech sector here in the District of Columbia and want to be very much a part of it. We believe that the District of Columbia is the best place in the country to start and grow your tech company. I'll take that. We have fun, lively neighborhoods with clusters of tech companies from U Street, Gallery Place, and of course, DuPont Circle. If you want to bike to work, We have the biggest bike share system in the nation. If you need a little bit of financial help to get started, we have a DC Tech Incentive Program now in the district government that will help you get started and be a part of this sector. And if you want to live near where you work, we also have a program that will help you pay for a home here in the District of Columbia. Okay. My team and the Deputy Mayor's Office for Planning and Economic Development, our Deputy Mayor, Victor, and our Director of Business Development, David, and I'll just use their first names. They are there to be able to help you in any way that you need assistance. And it doesn't stop there. For those of you who don't know, the District of Columbia government owns and operates the biggest, the highest speed, and most extensive municipal fiber network in the world. Not just in the region, not just on the East Coast, not on the West Coast, but in the entire world. With so many resources, yeah, let's give it up to DC. With so many resources at the city's disposal, it's no wonder that the tech sector is flourishing. Tech employment in DC is up 50% since 2000, and it has grown even during this recession that we've been enmeshed in for the last 3 years. We have over 2,000 tech businesses in the District of Columbia. We have 136 businesses that are in startup phases. And believe it or not, we have almost 3,000 employees in the District of Columbia who work in the tech sector. And we have about $71 million in venture capital being invested this year in tech startups. So I'm especially proud of Made in DC startups like Sponto, which is founded by a good friend, Jamie Harvey. And if you haven't already downloaded their new Android app for finding parties during DCWEEK, you should do it right now because it's really cool. We also have established companies, of course, like Living Social and Blackboard, which have chosen to stay in the District of Columbia, and growing companies such as the ever-expanding Hello Wallet, which is quickly outgrowing its DuPont Circle headquarters, and incubators like Affinity Labs that nurture the next generation of tech leaders, all who are choosing to be here in the District of Columbia. Of course, the strength of the tech sector is right in front of me, and that's you. It's the smart, ambitious people who love this city and have big dreams for creating great businesses. And let me be clear. The city wants to help those dreams become realities. We know that when you succeed, you help residents build better lives in the District of Columbia, where we now have grown for the first time in decades to have over 600,000 people living here. Right now, people in this city are working on apps to help residents hail a cab, eliminate endless customer service hold times, or even make a quick meal with whatever is in the refrigerator. Make no mistake, technology can improve the lives of every one of our residents here in the District of Columbia. Now, before you move on to the next part of your program, I'd like to ask Frank and Peter if they would come back up. I'd like to do something that's not been done before here in the District of Columbia, and that is to be able to declare November 2011 as DC Tech Month. There are lots of whereases here, and I will spare you from me reading all of those, but I would like to try to summarize them quickly. Whereas the District of Columbia offers a powerful network of entrepreneurs, research institutions, investors, and early technology adopters that catalyze innovation, and whereas there is no better place in the District of Columbia to start a business. Isn't that right? No better place in the District of Columbia? We are the most connected and most powerful place on the planet. We understand how critically important science and technology are to remaining competitive in an ever more interconnected world. And whereas we just opened a newly built Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, a STEM high school, H.D. Woodson, on the east end of the city. And whereas We also just created and celebrated this week the creation of a pre-K through 12 STEM education campus with the Langley Education School and with McKinley Tech High School. Now, therefore, I, the Mayor of the District of Columbia, do hereby proclaim November 2011 as DC Technology Month in Washington, D.C., and call upon all the residents of this great city to join me in advancing the cultivation of technology right here in our nation's capital.
The whereases have bound us to do incredible things, so we're going to have to deliver. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right.